Get up and grind. That's not just a phrase. It's a call to action. It's a declaration of war against complacency. While the world sleeps, the grinders move. While others wait for opportunities, the grinders create them. This world doesn't hand out greatness, it demands it. If you want it, you have to wake up with fire, rise with purpose, and meet the day with your fists clenched, ready to fight for your future. The grind doesn't wait for anyone. It respects no excuses, honors no laziness, and rewards no shortcuts. You have to wake up hungry, not just to eat, but to devour every obstacle in your path. When you open your eyes in the morning, remind yourself that you've got one less day on the clock. Every second that ticks away is time you'll never get back. So what are you going to do with it? Waste it scrolling, sleeping, talking? Or are you going to rise, move, work, sweat, and take one step closer to the person you know you can be? Champions aren't born. They're built in silence, in darkness, in the early hours when no one's watching. That's when the grind begins. When your bed feels like the most comfortable place on earth, but your ambition won't let you stay. You say you want success? Then show it. Show it in your actions, in your discipline, in your refusal to settle. The grind isn't glamorous. It's not always Instagram worthy. It's waking up before the sun, showing up when you're tired, putting in work when no one's clapping, and doing it all again tomorrow.
It's doing the hard thing, the boring thing, the painful thing, because that's what builds character. That's what separates the average from the elite. Every drop of sweat is an investment in your future self. Every sacrifice is a brick in the foundation of your dream. Excuses are easy. Results are rare. The grind demands that you choose which one you want. You can either feed your distractions or fuel your
ambition. But you can't do both. If you're tired of the same results, then stop doing the same things. Stop waiting for motivation and build discipline. Motivation fades. It comes and goes like the weather. But discipline, that stays. That shows up rain or shine. That gets up even when your body begs you to rest. That pushes through when everything inside you screams to quit. Your dreams are valid, but they don't come free. They cost time, energy, focus, and relentless effort. You've got to earn them, step by step, rep by rep, day by day. And it starts the moment your alarm goes off. Do you hit snooze and delay your greatness? Or do you rise and chase it down like it's running from you? Because it is. Time is fleeting. Life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't knock forever. If you don't seize them, someone else will. Someone else is out there grinding while you sleep, reading while you scroll, working while you talk. The grind doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't pause for your bad days. It doesn't stop because you're not in the mood. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. The successful ones show up no matter what. They show up when they're sore, when they're stressed, when they're sick of it all, because they understand that consistency beats talent, hustle beats luck, heart beats hype. The grind is about falling in love with the process, not just the results, but the journey, the struggle, the pain, the growth. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about getting up every time life knocks you down, dusting yourself off and going again. It's about choosing progress over comfort, growth over ease, grit over glamour. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's handing you a golden ticket. You are your rescue. You are your miracle. You are the only one who can decide how far you go. So get up, get focused, get moving, because every day you wait is a day wasted, and every day you grind is a day closer to your breakthrough. Get up and grind, because the clock isn't waiting for your permission to move. Every second that slips by is one you'll never see again. While others hit snooze, you hit the floor. While some are dreaming with their eyes closed, you're chasing your dream with your eyes wide open. The grind isn't just a habit, it's a lifestyle. It's a commitment to yourself that you won't settle for average, won't accept excuses, and won't stop until you get what you came for. This world gives you what you demand of it, not what you wish for, not what you hope for, but what you're willing to sweat and bleed for. Understand this. Greatness doesn't show up all at once. It creeps in with every early morning rep, every late night hustle, every time you choose work over comfort, growth over leisure. It builds slowly, silently, while the rest of the world is too distracted to notice. The grind is invisible until it becomes undeniable. People won't see the work you're putting in right now. They won't applaud the lonely hours, the skipped parties, the sacrifices, but one day they'll ask how you did it, and you'll know. It was those moments when you could have quit, but didn't. When you could have slowed down, but sprinted. You have to move like someone with nothing to lose. Grind like the future depends on it, because it does. The grind is the gap between where you are and where
you want to be. It's the path, and it's not supposed to be easy.
If it were, everyone would be winning. But not everyone's willing to do what it takes. Not everyone can wake up before the sun, face the cold, battle the voice in their head that says, just 5 more minutes. But you're not everyone. You're built different. You were made for more. And every time you rise when it's hard, you prove that. The grind teaches you who you really are. When the motivation dies, when nobody's watching, when nothing seems to be working, that's when your true character shows up. Will you keep going? Will you trust the process, even when it's slow, even when it hurts, even when it looks like you're standing still? Because growth doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it's quiet. But it's always there if you're willing to listen. And to keep working even when the results haven't caught up yet. That's the difference between the dreamers and the doers. The doers don't wait. They act. They grind. Pain will come. Doubt will come. Failure will come. But those are not reasons to stop. They're signs that you're on the right path. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. If it doesn't stretch you, it won't strengthen you. You grow through what you grind through. Every early morning, every sore muscle, every tear you hold back. It's all proof that you're invested, that you're not just talking about your goals, you're fighting for them. And that fight, that's the most valuable thing you own. It can't be bought, it can't be given. It's earned through sweat, persistence, and unrelenting fire.
Don't envy someone else's success if you're not willing to suffer like they did. You see their highlight reel, but you don't see their grind. You don't see the rejections, the setbacks, the silent battles. Success is built in the background, in the boring hours, in the days when you feel like nothing's working, but you work anyway. That's the grind. It's showing up on the days when your mind says no, but your heart says not yet. It's pushing through mental walls, physical pain, and emotional fatigue. It's becoming your own coach, your own motivator, your own savior. Let the world call you crazy. Let them laugh. Let them say you're obsessed, because obsession beats average every single time. If you want what few have, you must do what few will. The grind is lonely, but it's also liberating. It frees you from regret, from mediocrity, from living a life that's less than what you're capable of. You owe it to yourself, not just to dream, but to chase those dreams like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. A life without purpose is a slow death, and purpose is found on the path of the grind. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results. The grind is where you build that bridge step by step with your effort, your consistency, and your refusal to quit. You may not be the most talented. You may not be the fastest, the smartest, or the strongest. But if you're the one who never gives up, if you're the one who shows up day after day, rain or shine, you will rise. You will win. Not because it was handed to you, but because you earned it through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower. That's what the grind gives back. That's what it honors. There's someone out there right now with half your potential, doing twice the work. Don't let them outwork you. Don't let laziness win. Don't let your future slip away because the present feels too comfortable. The grind requires sacrifice. It asks you to trade short-term pleasure for long-term success. But the reward? Freedom, strength, fulfillment, a life lived on your terms, a story you're proud to tell. So get up and grind, not just today, every day, until the dream is real, until the vision is visible, until you become undeniable.